It was the biggest financial meltdown of our lives. In 2008, banks were collapsing, markets were frozen, governments were printing money to stop the system from crashing entirely. And while markets crashed, a new currency was being developed that would change the way we spend our money forever.
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin?
Is it a currency?
I don't know. Or is it more like a stock? Or is it a tulip bulb?
Or is
We're
it
going to
just
debate that.
stupid?
The creation of this new type of money was done quietly and would be like something we had never seen before. A coin that would be used by everybody, your favorite YouTuber, celebrity, and even the President of the United States. The coin was a new kind of money, one that didn't need banks, governments, or middlemen. A digital coin that would go on to be worth over $1 trillion, and its creator remained unknown, unable to be tracked or identified by any country on the planet. He used a fake alias known as Satoshi Nakamoto, and to this day, nobody knows who he really is. At this point, most people didn't pay attention. The invention of a new kind of currency named Bitcoin, a strange new digital currency floating around online. Many even thought of it as a scam, but Satoshi kept building it. He released the first version and mined the first coins himself. He helped early contributors solve problems. He never showed his face, never took a photo, never did an interview. All we got were emails and posts online and focused primarily on Bitcoin. Satoshi's mission was to create a stand-alone currency not controlled by any government. In 2008, banks failed because people trusted the wrong institutions. Governments stepped in, printed money, and decided who survived. Bitcoin flipped that model. Instead of trusting banks, you trusted Bitcoin. Instead of trusting policy, you trusted Bitcoin. And instead of trusting a company, you trust a digital token. The supply was capped at 21 million. Owning coins was valuable because there wasn't infinite amounts of it. Over the next 2 years, Satoshi stayed in the shadows, but shaped Bitcoin's early growth. He wrote code, he fixed bugs, he talked about strategy, and during this time, he mined roughly 1 million Bitcoin. Today, that amount would be worth tens of billions of dollars. Yeah, the system didn't need a leader anymore, so the man who built it made sure it didn't have one. He walked away. But things only got weirder. None of his coins have ever been sold off or even spent. Not during the highs, not during lows, not even once when prices hit record highs of 125,000 in 2025. They just sit there, untouched. And then, in 2011, something even stranger happened. Satoshi sent one last message to another developer. I've moved on to other things. His mission felt complete. He created a decentralized currency and left it to the hands of the community to use how they wish. The creator of the world's first and most valuable cryptocurrency vanished entirely. And that's when things got dangerous, because when someone builds a system worth hundreds of billions of dollars and then disappears, people don't just move on, they start looking. In 2014, a magazine accused a quiet engineer named Dorian Nakamoto of being Satoshi. Reporters showed up at his house, cameras followed him through his neighborhood. He denied everything. The accusations affected his mental health. He hated the spotlight and it caused him stress. Then came Craig Wright, an Australian computer scientist who claimed he was Satoshi. He went public. He said he had proof. Lawsuits exploded. Courts got involved. The crypto community split in half. Years of legal battles followed. Judge James Mellor found overwhelming evidence that Wright forged documents and lied extensively. In December 2024, Wright received a suspended prison sentence for contempt of court, a false claim yet destroying another man's life and reputation. Other respected developers like Hal Finney and Nick Szabo were dragged into speculation too. Both denied it. Every time someone's name surfaced, the same pattern repeated: attention, pressure, chaos. The moral of the story is this: if even being suspected of being Satoshi can wreck your life, what would actually being him look like? Think about it. Bitcoin challenges banks. It challenges governments. It challenges how money is controlled. If Satoshi walked out tomorrow and said, "It was me," he wouldn't just be famous. He would instantly become one of the most powerful and controversial figures in global finance. And the moment he touched those original coins, markets would explode. Like, not because of hype, because of fear. That wallet holds around 1 million Bitcoin. If even a fraction of that moved, people would assume something changed. Holders would sell off, traders would panic, prices would swing violently. Not because Bitcoin failed, but because the myth would be broken. And that's what makes this different. Bitcoin was built to remove trust in people, but its creator became the biggest unknown variable in the system.